Thomas and Friends, The Sad Story of Henry.
Have to hurry!
Slow down, Henry. We aren't running a race, you know.
Oh, afternoon, Henry.
Can't talk, Edward. Must hurry.
Huh?
Oh!
Once an engine attached to a train was afraid of a few drops of rain.
There it is!
It went into a tunnel, squeaked through its funnel, and wouldn't come out again.
Eh? What are you playing at, Henry?
The rain! I don't want to spoil my lovely green paint and red stripes, do you? You saw what happened at Vickerstown.
That was a poster, Henry. It's made out of paper. Of course it's gonna soak in the rain and make the ink run.
Well, I'm not going to spoil my paint for you or for anyone.
Henry?
What's the matter, James?
Henry's stopped in the tunnel, sir.
Wait here a moment, James. Now, Henry, what's going on here?
My paint, sir. I don't want to ruin it in the rain.
Rain? It stopped raining, Henry.
Yes, well, it will begin again soon.
Very well. If you won't come out, I suppose we'll have to pull you out.
So, Sir Topham Hatt told the guard to get a rope and...
1, 2, 3, pull!
Everyone pulled, but Henry didn't budge.
Excuse me, sir, but are you gonna help?
Ahem! My doctor has forbidden me to pull. What if we tried it from the other end?
So all the passengers, drivers, and guards all tried to push from the other end of the train.
1, 2, 3, push! Come on, everybody, push! Harder! Come on, put your backs into it! What? My doctor has forbidden me to push. Oh dear, I thought that might have worked.
Perhaps I can give it a try, sir?
I suppose it's worth a try.
So James buffered up to the back of the train.
Come on, Henry, get moving!
I'm not moving!
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. He won't budge.
Oh, it's not your fault, James. You're being very silly today, Henry.
Pah!
Fine, Henry. Be like that.
Henry felt satisfied, but that didn't last long.
What should we do now then, sir?
Have James take the passengers on to the next station. I will arrange a bus service for them.
Yes, sir, but what about Henry?
If Henry wants to stay in the tunnel, he'll stay in the tunnel. But we shall take away your rails and leave you here for always and always.
Unfortunately for Henry, the Fat Controller was as good as his word. A few hours later, some workmen arrived, and to his horror began taking up the old rails in front of the tunnel. But that wasn't all.
Is this really where you want it, sir?
Yes, right there.
Well, if you say so.
With that, they got to work and built a wall so he couldn't get out of the tunnel anymore. Henry now understood his mistake. Soot and grime from the tunnel had ruined his green paint and red stripes anyway, and all Henry could do was sit and watch as other engines puffed by. That night, the Fat Controller came to the sheds to see the other engines and told him about Henry.
So, from now on, I'll be splitting Henry's jobs between you three.
Serves him right.
Now, Gordon. Henry did make a silly choice, but that's no way to talk. Will he ever be let out, sir?
I don't know, Edward. I really don't know. But for now, I'm heading home. Good night, everyone.
I don't think Henry deserves to be let out. If he wants to act like a child, he should be treated like one.
I agree. He made me look like a fool in front of the Fat Controller. He probably thinks I'm weak for not being able to push him out. Let him stay in there.
Over the next few weeks, the engine split up Henry's jobs. Edward took most of the goods, and James took Henry's passengers. Each time they passed the tunnel, Edward would whistle kindly to Henry.
Hello, Henry.
But Gordon wasn't so kind.
Serves you right.
But Henry had no steam left to answer. A few nights later, Gordon returned to the sheds, very proud of himself.
You seem to be in good spirits tonight, Gordon.
That's a first.
Watch your tone, little James. And yes, Edward, I am in a particularly good mood this evening. The Fat Controller has asked me to take a special train tomorrow, full of very important people, including the Fat Controller himself. They're heading to the mainland for an important meeting.
Oh, that's great, Gordon. Congratulations.
Oh, you smaller engines would never understand what it's like to pull the express. I'm the only engine big enough and strong enough to do it.
Huh! I'll have you know we've been doing twice the amount of work you've been doing.
Oh, yes, I'm sure you have, James. Now, if you'll excuse me, the important engine needs some sleep.
Big blue show-off? I tell you, Edward, you'd never see me boasting like that.
Okay, James. Let's get some sleep.
The next morning, Gordon arrived at Knapford to collect his train. The Fat Controller walked up.
I want you to do your best, Gordon.
Yes, sir, you can count on me. If I arrive early to Vickerstown, that will surely impress the Fat Controller. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Faster, faster, ha-ha!
Big blue show-off.
Soon, Gordon was approaching Henry's tunnel.
I'm going to whistle at Henry. That will spook him. What? What's happening to me? I feel so weak.
Gordon ground to a halt in a cloud of steam just outside of the tunnel.
You've burst your safety valve. Not surprised at the speed you were putting on. You can't pull the train now.
Oh dear, we were going so nicely too. Oh. Oh, and now Henry is laughing at me. Oh.
Gordon, what's the meaning of this?
Burst safety valve, sir.
Typical. Oh, send for another engine.
James is still in Vickerstown with the locals, sir. Edward may still be in the yards at Knapford.
Right, send him at once.
Right away, sir.
So, as the guard walked back to the nearest signal box, Gordon moved onto a siding out of the way.
Ah, Edward. Glad I caught you. Gordon has burst his safety valve while pulling the express. The Fat Controller needs an engine to take the train on.
I'll give it a try, sir.
And Edward steamed off to the rescue. Meanwhile, back at the tunnel, some of the passengers were beginning to grumble. At last, Edward arrived. Gordon was not impressed.
Huh, no use. Edward can't push the whole train.
Oh, dear.
I told you so, sir.
Oh, what will we do now?
Why not let Henry try?
Oh, yes, I think I will. If I let you out, Henry, will you help pull this train?
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Gordon's driver and fireman raised Henry's fire, and when he had enough steam, he puffed out of the tunnel.
Have a quick run to ease your joints. Oh, and find a turntable.
Oh, I'm stiff.
When Henry came back, he felt much better.
Just do your best, Henry.
I'm ready when you are, Henry.
Right, Henry. Full steam ahead.
Pull hard, we'll do it.
Pull hard, we'll do it.
Show off.
We've done it, hooray!
Well done, Henry. Keep it up.
Everyone was excited. The Fat Controller leaned out of the carriage's window to wave at Edward and Henry.
Great work! Oh no. Well, at least I packed another.
They didn't stop till they reached the station at the end of the line.
We did it! We did it!
Well done, Henry, and well done, Edward. You are both very useful engines. Edward can have a day off tomorrow, and you, Henry, you will have a new coat of paint. How does blue with red stripes sound?
Oh, sir, it does sound lovely, but people might confuse me for Edward and Gordon. I think I'd rather stay green, please, sir.
Green with red stripes it shall be, then.
Henry had never been happier.
Hello, Gordon.
Oh, hello, you two. How was the trip?
It was lovely. Thank you for suggesting me, Gordon.
Oh, well, that train needed to get to the mainland. And you just looked so miserable all alone in that tunnel.
Is this a soft side I'm hearing, Gordon?
What? No, indeed. I merely...
It's all right, Gordon. We won't tell anyone.
Come on, Gordon. Let's get you home.
With that, the three railway engines puffed home, happy to be great friends.
We thank you for coming here, Sir Topham. We have a wide selection of engines here. Nice, big, tender
No, thank you. I've had enough issues with tender engines in the last few weeks.
Well, we do have a fine selection of tank engines around here, too. For example, this one here is a very fine design.
Who is that? Coming this way.
What? Oh, that's a nice little shunter. Works hard, even if he is a bit clumsy.
He's perfect. I'll take him. Does he have a name?
His name is Thomas, sir.
Thomas. It has a nice ring to it.